Luca, 1-0 win over Maidenhead United. What were your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, it was. I think we controlled the game from the first minute. Had a lot of the ball, a lot of possession, without them really kind of causing us too many problems, especially in the first half. So it was kind of a case of just being patient and not trying to force things, not trying to force balls over the top, especially with the pitch being so wet, and it just skidded out obviously for a goal kick, throw and stuff like that. So it was just a case of being patient today, and we spoke about all week that we haven't got a score goal in the first 10-15 minutes. Obviously the run that we've been on hasn't been great, so we knew that we had to be patient and just kind of grind them down, grind our way in, and thankfully obviously the ball fell to me at the back post and put it in. So no, it was a great effort from the lads out first and foremost, and it just showed the nitty-gritty side of it that maybe we've been lacking in the last few games to get over that line after the run we've been on.
The first goal of a calendar year isn't always as significant, but today it certainly was. First goal in 5 games, and just how much of a relief is it to the lads on the pitch when you finally do get that goal?
Yeah, massively. I think as well, I did my best to almost miss it. I think he pushed it into the top corner, thankfully, but it was just a case of just trying to get it on target, and like I say, thankfully it went in. So yeah, obviously we've obviously fired a blank in obviously the whole of the month, which hasn't been good. But we looked at the positives, and we were still in a great position obviously in the league. So no, just to see it kind of to go in and then get over the line, obviously the hardest thing in football is to win games, and that's what we did today.
I guess in terms of the way we were playing all game, really, it was constant threat down that left-hand side and the balls across, wasn't it? So I guess for you and for the other lads in there, you had to sort of anticipate that ball was going to fall to you.
Yeah, definitely. Like Ricky was outstanding today. Like obviously all the lads were, but Ricky played really well and kind of was tormenting their fullback, which is what he's good at and what he does. And every time we knew that if we got the ball and give it to him, we knew that we had half a chance of him getting past him and getting balls in the box. So there was one, I think, about 5-10 minutes before the flash across the face with nobody in there. So I kind of thought I'd take a little bit of a gamble, and thankfully it fell to my feet and it went across the line.
In recent weeks, it seems to have been a good first half and perhaps a less so in the second. It seemed that we were consistent throughout the 90 minutes today and worthy winners.
Yeah, definitely. I think that the key was being patient and just keep on doing what we were doing. As we got kind of in a few times in the first half. Obviously the keepers pulled off some saves. Obviously we had chances to obviously hit the target, and no, it was one of them games where they're going to come here and try and make it hard for us, which to an extent they did. But that opening that the lads saw on the pitch to kind of play that killer ball in between lines and kind of get the ball wide and get crossed in the box was key for us today.
Obviously, you came on with 5 minutes before half-time for Summers, who was injured. Is it tough when you're coming into a game like that? Difficult conditions as well, and you're having to get into the thick of a game like that quickly?
Yeah, definitely. It's obviously it's difficult coming obviously into any game, and probably even more so that the run that we've been on. You don't want to be the one to come on and kind of make a mistake, if you know what I mean. So, but at the end of the day, everybody's at it together, everybody's stuck together, and it was just a case of coming on and kind of slotting into what the lads have obviously done in the first half and trying to obviously carry it forward. So no, it was obviously nice to get on and nice to get the goal, but the biggest thing that came out of today was to get the 3 points and get the win and get back on track.
Yeah, in terms of when we haven't been getting the wins, the table has still been fairly kind to us, I guess. 4 points adrift of the top spot today. Sides like Solihull have lost, Salford have drawn. I know Leyton Orient have won, but it's still well within touching distance even after going 5 games without the win.
Yeah, definitely, and that's what we looked at in the Champions. That's the positives that we could take from obviously losing 4 games in the league on the bounce, and obviously a cup game to make it 5. So we knew that we win the next game, which was today, we'd be right back in the mix. And if you go back to when Leyton Orient played us here and they beat us, they went 7 points clear, and now it's only 4 points, and we've been on the run that we've been on. So, like you say, the league's there for the taking, and we've just got to make sure that we've come through this patch, which we have now, getting the win today, and it's now time for us now to kick on into the business end of the season and finish as hard as we can and close that gap as much as we can.
yeah, I guess there's been so much of a mentality of getting back to winning ways, getting the win. How do you now continue that in terms of putting that run of form together and being perhaps consistent like we have been earlier this season?
Just doing the basics well, I think. I won't say we've gone away from doing it, but it's just being ruthless when we get the chance and not forcing things, because we're good footballers and everybody's got the chance to kind of go on and play, and it's a chance to kind of now to kick on now with 2 or 3 months left to really have a good go. We've put ourselves in a great position, and now it's time to kick on and really see where we can go.
Cheers, Luke.